Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So, are you also running an e-commerce store and you want to handle this e-commerce store without lifting any finger? Then this one automation is for you. So, here in this video, I'm going to show you how I am receiving orders from my Shopify, and then I'm adding the order details instantly to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and then I'm creating a lead in my CRM of this customer. I am also sending them a personalized messages like these. This message have their name, their order details, their address details, and everything. You can do this too for your business. If you also want to learn how you can create this setup for your business, let's start creating this from the beginning. So in this video, we are going to see how we can connect Shopify with our Google Sheet spreadsheet with our CRM and Pabbly chat flow to send the personalized WhatsApp message for the order confirmation. And for this, we are going to build the connection between all these applications using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly. You can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you some tasks. You can use those tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that do forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in. I've landed towards the All Pabbly apps page. You can see all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Connect Access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find my workflows over here and the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon. From here, you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. I'll create the workflow from the scratch, name this workflow as one-stop Shopify automation, and now I need to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select as all automations and then click on create. Here, workflow is created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new order, all the order details are added to the spreadsheet, and the contact, the lead is created, and the personalized WhatsApp message is sent to this customer, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new order, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Shopify V2, and in the trigger event, I'm going to select new order and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Shopify, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Shopify with Pabbly Connect. I'll follow the help desk given below to build this connection. I'll open the Shopify. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I have to go towards the settings, and as I land towards the settings, I'm going to scroll down and then go towards this notification. From this notification, I have to click on the webhooks, and then I'm going to add a new webhook, for which I'm going to click on this create webhook. I'm going to select the event. So the event is this order creation. The format will be JSON. Then I have to enter the URL. I'm going to copy this webhook URL, paste it over here, and then I have to enter the webhook. So I'm going to enter the latest webhook API version, and then I'm going to click on this save. You will see the webhook will be added successfully. Now I have to go back towards my workflow, and over here you can see waiting for the webhook response. So now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to open this store. Now over here, I'm going to open the store and create a dummy purchase. I'm going to do a dummy payment, and then if I receive the response, this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine or not. So I'm going to open my Shopify store. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I'm going to go towards this online store, and I'm going to make a purchase. As soon as I make this purchase, all the details related to this purchase should be received in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine or not. Let's suppose I want to get this blush affair code set. So I'm going to buy it now, and here I'm going to enter some details. The email address is smartlead253@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter the first name as Smart, the last name as Lead. Then I'm going to enter the address as 100 1100 Street. Then I'm going to enter the apartment. The apartment is E10, then the city as Indore, the pin code Then I'm going to enter the card details. Security code, click on pay now. Here, as soon as the payment will be done, all the details should be captured in the workflow. Here the payment is done, the order is confirmed. Let me open my workflow and check whether I have received these details there or not. So here you see we have received the response. So if I scroll down, we can see all the details. We have made the purchase of rupees 2478 and the product was of rupees 2100. We can see the product details. Then we have the rest of the details and the other cost 378. Then we have the total, we have the phone number, we have the order ID, we have the state, phone number, name of this person, which was smart lead, pin code. If I scroll further, I'll have the rest of the details. Here, as soon as we have received the details, we can say the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive an order, I want to add that to my Google Sheets. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application, I'll search for Google Sheets. In the action event, I'll select add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets, and after choosing that account, grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. You will see Google Sheets will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Now we have to select the spreadsheet. To get the spreadsheet, I'm going to open my Google Sheets where I have created the spreadsheet by the name Shopify orders, and it has all these details: full name, phone, email, product and price. So I'm going to select that spreadsheet, Shopify orders, and then as soon as I select this spreadsheet, all the details, all the fields which I have appears here. Now I need to enter these details. I'm not going to enter the details manually. Instead, I'm going to map it. To map it, I'm going to enter / go towards the Shopify, and I'm going to enter the full name as the smart lead. I'm going to enter the phone number. The phone number was this 9090. Then I'm going to enter the email address. The email address was smart lead, this one. Then I'm going to enter the product. The product was blush affair quad set, and then we have the price. The price was this. So here, as soon as we have mapped these details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. But before that, you see that we have not entered any of these details manually, because mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we map it instead of manually entering it. After entering the details, I'll hit save and send test request. We have received the response. Now let me open my sheet and check whether all these details are added there or not. So here we have added all the details. The full name is the smart lead. The phone number is this. Email address is smartlead253@pabblyhuge.com. Product is blush affair quad set and the price is 2478. We have successfully added the details. So now I'm going to add the details to my CRM. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application, I'm going to search for Salesforce. In the action event, I'm going to select create contact or create lead. You can select anything and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Salesforce. I have already logged in my Salesforce, so I'm going to grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. You will see Salesforce will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Connection created successfully. Now I have to enter the details. Over here, I'm not going to enter the details manually. Instead, I'm going to map it. To map it, I'm going to enter / go towards this first lead, and then I'm going to enter the first name as smart. Then I'm going to enter the last name as lead. Then I'm going to enter the title. Now here in this title, I'm going to enter the name of the product, which was this blush affair quad set. We do not have the company name, so what we are going to do, we are going to add the address. So in the phone number, I'm going to enter 9090 phone number which we have received, and then in the email address, I'm going to enter smart lead, this one. Then the website URL and the description, I'm going to skip it, but if you want to enter, you can enter it. In the street, I'm going to enter, I have already entered the company name, the street, so I'm going to enter this E10, which is the address. The city name is Indore. I also want to enter the price. So what we can do in the description, we can add that. The country response we have not received, so we're going to skip it. 2478, this is the total price. So I have mapped all the details. In the web source, in the lead source, I'm going to select web status will be open not contacted, rating will be hot only, and then I'll hit save and send test request. You will see a lead will be created. We have received the response. Let me open my CRM and check whether I have received the lead details or not. Now on the top you can see all these options. Let's open the leads. And we have created the smart lead. If I open this and go towards the details, so here we have all the details. The name is smart lead company. So we have not received the company name. We have added the address. We have received that only. The title is blush affair quad set. We have this lead status, lead source, rating. We have the email address, this one, and the phone number 9090. Here as soon as we have received the details, we can see the connection setup is working fine. And here as soon as the order will be placed, a new lead will be connected. So now I want to send finally a WhatsApp message, a personalized WhatsApp message to this customer, and for that I'm going to use Pabbly chat flow. In the action event, I'm going to select the send text message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. In the help desk, a hyperlink is given. If you click on this, you will be redirected towards the all Pabbly apps page, from where you have to go towards Pabbly chat flow access now, and you will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly chat flow, where you can see on the left hand side the settings. You have to open the APIs and webhooks, and here the API will be provided to you. So you simply have to copy this API and paste it to create this setup. I have already an existing connection. I have created this connection multiple times, so I'm going to save this. You will see Pabbly chat flow will be connected, and now we have to enter the details. Now I'm going to map the phone number. It is written here that I have to enter the country code but without the plus sign. So we have not received the country code, so that's why I've manually entered it. Over here you can see we have just received the phone number 909090, and that's why I have manually entered it. Now I'm going to enter a WhatsApp message. I have entered the message, order confirmed, and to send this personalized message, I'm now going to map the details. So, hi smart lead, thank you for shopping with us. Your order is successfully confirmed. Then I'm going to enter the order, which was this blush affair got set. Then we have the total. The total was this 24, this one. Then we have the address. The address was this one. So here I have entered all the details. I have mapped all the details, and this is a very nice message. So I'm going to send the same message. I'm going to enter the name of this person, which was smart lead, in the name field. So here I have entered all the details. I'm going to keep these fields as default only. And I'm going to change this phone number because, as you see, I have received a dummy phone number and I want to show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of this workflow. So I have to change this to my own phone number. After entering all the details, I'll hit save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. We have received the response. The message is sent. Let me open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received any message or not. And here it is, order confirmed. You can see that just now we have received this message. Hi Smartly, thank you for shopping with us. We have received a very detailed and a personalized message of this person. I have received the name of this person, the order which they have placed, the total, their delivery address. So you can also send this personalized messages to your customers using this one automation and add the details of these customers to your CRM and to your Google Sheets. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly Early and Lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.